Okay. I think we are running now. So we're going to give Outer Wilds a shot here. There's some puzzly kind of having to figure stuff out uh, element to this game. So thought we'll give it a shot. So let's see what it's all about. Mobius. Okay. All right, so I'm using a controller for this one. Pre-flight checklist. Okay. All right, cancel, confirm, primary interact, secondary interact. My flashlight is okay. Right, okay. Okay. All right, call that good. All right, well, let's jump into it. Let's see what we got. We got loading is what we have. I guess we're gonna wake up. Is that thing falling or just breaking apart? Oh, I needed. Okay. There's our pilot back from your pre-launch campout under the. There's our pilot back from your pre-launch campout on the stars. I see. So it's launch day, yeah? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program and suddenly you're here, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get up this beauty? Get this beauty off the ground. It's all healed up and ready to go. You sure you fixed the retro rockets? It was only a problem one time, and then maybe a few times after that. But hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Okay. Oh. Okay. Where? Oh, that's a weird jump mechanic. Hey, it's you. Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. You're gonna go into space? Aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. Here, you and Slate beefed up the model ship. Can I see it? Have we recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters? Want to give it a test drive? This is just like a real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Try to land on one of our geyser pools. Show me what you've got. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Well, do I get anything for it? Okay. All right. Well, that was semi-entertaining. What if I look like this person? Ayo, hatchling. Are you really leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars? When you return, let's you, me, and Gossip open about the good stuff. The good stuff is less delicious, I'm just daunting things. Iron stomach is the mark of a true Hearthian, my friend. Okay. Having fewer flash fires than your predecessors. Good luck with those retro rocks. Okay. Alright. Okay. This pilot seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued that such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that it will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hearthian history. Okay. Tomorrow. Well, it's launch day, huh? Hal's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, the platform. Those ships launch up to get the hole. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be just a perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out. Yeah. Probably. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about... Oh, sure. I made all their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's church drums, Ridespek's banjo, Gabbro's flute, and Feldspar's harmonica. Although Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just like yesterday. They're playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space. There'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them. Okay. Must be where I go for the launch codes. Hello, astronaut. Want to apply to secret Marine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? We'll even let you be it. The rules. We'll hide with these radios and you use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Alright, I guess this is my tutorial. I think that's her. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. Oh. I don't see a health bar. I see him over there. Fishing rhyme, singing helps me pass the time. Leaving the crate, I guess, be a little busier without you in one hand. Big water planet, trying to keep us right now. How's that? First chip, we landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was. Dark. Bravo wants to see what lay beneath the surface. Instead of travel deeper, they travel down and down and down, but suddenly Bravo couldn't get any farther. Though accepting what's on the water was refusing to let Gabriel go any deeper, held back almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then in the terrible darkness, Gabriel saw it, the tentacle of an hideous beast. Ah, okay. I feel like this is really loud. I wish there was somebody watching right now could tell me if this is too loud or not. Oh, too far. It's really loud in my ears. Okay, let's see if we can get over there now. Oh, it's daytime. There we go. We'll find both of us there. Okay. Gosh, that's loud. Super loud. I don't know if that's any better. Okay, I gotta find the other kid. Okay, that's the same one. Maybe it is over there. Because it is over here. If I can get on top of that house, maybe. Can I go inside the buildings? No. Let me figure out if I can. Or maybe I can jump. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. I won. I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. Okay. Alright. I did that. I won that. Yay. Alright. Review. Hey, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Ghost seems to be bigger when there's a hatchling because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes us a super long time to go away. Ghost matter. To walk into. Okay. Alright. Oh, I guess I am. I am an alien. Okay. I don't know what he's throwing rocks at. He's throwing rocks at. Oh. That. Okay. camera. Snapshot. Oh, right button. Okay. That was something. And here's nothing. Well, astronaut, there's good weather for your launch. Lucky. My signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to outer wild adventure frequency so you can pick up the traveler's music. Last night I heard Rivek's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. Hope the means are safe. I can hear different planets too. Depends on what time of day and night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Okay. Okay. So that's a tool to use. I got it. All right. Yeah, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you. Well, good, everyone should be nervous. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still as never as green as you. Hey, I've gotten better. I think so. I feel like proving you'll... The satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the zero-G cave and needed repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute zero-G practice, head down to the lift, into the cave, or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. Okay. Well, apparently this is more of a tutorial. We'll figure it out. Wow. Really far down there. Okay, where do I go? Doesn't feel like zero-G. You doing it? Hey, tough. Hey, now if you drop down, getting some zero-G time ins. Going in there, in the cave, huh? Okay. Okay. Cave. Okay. It's really dark. Ah. Okay. Ow. Where's the other one? Can't see crap. Apparently there's another broken spot. That hurt it. Can't see anything. It's so dark in here. I hear it now. Don't hear it anymore. Almost out of fuel. Where's it at? That it? Hear it. Feels like it's coming from here. Oh, there it is. Just do this to steady myself, and then... Alright. Now I just gotta figure out how the crap to get out of here. Can't see anything. Oh, oh, oh. My gosh. Okay. I'm out of there now. Okay. Well, that was interesting. All right. Well, that was a blast. Trying not to hit anything big. If you're trying to launch codes, you get out of here. Best of luck. Avoid trying to get killed. Now that he's trained me. Okay. Well, let's do that then. Let's do this. Now there's another chap to chat with. Outer Wilds Venture founding members clockwise from top. Okay. All right. Timberhearth's first and only space program was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar is the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be mini landings on our moon, the Adelrock. Okay. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Haha. Oh, geez, do not break it. Ignore me, I'm just nervous. How are you feeling? I'm excited. Good. Can't wait to see your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? Brought it back from Giant's Deep, and Hornsfield's just prepping it for display. Makes me wish I could see a real-life Nomai looks like. Guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know, and for how old it is, great shape. Oh my gosh. All right. Remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered in a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structure have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. Oh my gosh. Alright. So that's what that one looks like. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. What is this? We are nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating device won't take long. Fortunately, the Adarok's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Okay. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built in Nomai, also made art. This decorative part we discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system? Were they born among other stars and planets? If they were, how and when they come here? Here's some of the questions. So, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Okay. We see here parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possess antlers and quite unusually only 3 eyes. Nomai body is mostly likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The difference between the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, shows us Parthians couldn't have descended from Nomian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues as puzzle explorers. Okay. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, a little scout now boosts warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. Okay. The crystal was taken from Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion. It was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. I'm assuming it flips gravity. Okay, so it flips gravity onto... Okay. What is this? Okay. The crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seemed to create a local gravity distortion. Most likely used to traverse steep... Okay, I already did that. Okay. Oh my gosh, how many freaking things do I gotta read? The star is massive enough to continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron, and ultimately the star will collapse under its own gravity, then explode in a violent event called supernova. Based on Church's observation, this one day will be the fate of our own sun. Okay. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star becomes a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to use helium into carbon. Okay. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen and helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of... I think I read that backwards. Future side of our next exhibit. Request to explode for possible... okay. Okay. Well, there's this over here. strange rock moving around this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play. But Gabriel claims the rock exists in all possible states until it's observed, whatever that means. What is actually happening? Both sides of this debate agree it's extremely creepy. Whoa. Whoa. Weird. So let's see if can I make it go to the... Yeah. Okay. So that probably will be, that's probably an answer to one of the puzzles. Oh yeah, more stuff. Watch closely, these balls move on their own. The ground's perfectly level. What do you think causes? The moon as it orbits our planet, the outer rock gravity pull on the object in different directions. Pulling on you right now. Okay. Alright. Oh my gosh. Oh, Ornfeld's observations. This is incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image just covers a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. I hope that's the same. According to my redshift calculator, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the further away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. Almost as if it's expanding, but that's not true. Was everything closer together in the past? How far back? Blah, 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 blah. I think that's all the same. Yeah. Okay. At some point, I hope I can finish reading things. Whoa. Okay. All right. That's kind of cool. All right. Finally. Maybe we can finally do it. Okay. There you are. Just finished pre-flight observation. Look, it's good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. You'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with the Know My Translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day. We're better equipped to unravel the mysteries of the Know My. You and Hal should be proud. Tell me, what is your plan once you're in space? I think I'll start with something small. Do you think you could go to Rock then, or Moon would be a safe place for Plus, we don't know what the ancient Know My ruins on the moon are. You could put your new translator through its basis. Well, that looks like all that's left. I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent. You need the launch codes. Here they are. Best of luck to get off the ground. Slate makes any more modifications to your ship. Good luck out there. Let me know. Okay. Right. I hope I can remember that, or hopefully I don't need to remember that. I shouldn't. Oh, where's my exit? There it is. Uh-oh, what in the name? What is this? Whoa! Okay. That was weird. All right. Don't know what happened there, but... Wait. Oh my gosh, these is like too much reading and stuff and talking and stuff. Okay. Not sure what that did. All right. You going to space today? Feldspar didn't come back. Hornfeld says the best pilot ever, but no what happened to him. It's not something I want to think about. I might disappear. You're not as good as Feldspar, so you should be safe. Okay, whatever. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. Working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Oh, sorry. Okay. Alright, so now we can actually get to frickin' gameplay. My goodness. And look, there's no one else I have to talk to. Alright. Okay, so there's a thing. There's one of those things. Okay. Do ship log. There's a ship log. Oh, he knows what they are, where they're built. I know my text talks about calibrating some sort of device. It sounds like Esker is still stationed on Atarock. They've been there for a little while. Okay. That's my suit. Alright. Guess I will buckle up. Okay. I'm gonna go to Atarock. I'm going further away. Can I not land any better? Where am I supposed to land? I think I'm landed. I should probably put my suit on. Did I not get back in time? Apparently I didn't get back in time. Okay. Let's try that again. So every time, is it you die every time, or only when you die? Okay, need to find the moon. Where's the moon at? There it is. Oh, nope, I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, this time I'm going to put my suit on. I landed right. Okay. Okay, well that's nothing. Where was that okay. I did a thing. I don't know exactly what's going on here. Coleus, I was upstairs with the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal to follow. The eyes signal device indicator just rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. Okay. See it. I'm most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. My apprentice and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything correctly is calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye signal. We need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope. So our search. Whoa, what was that all about? I hit the freaking mouse. Well, our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. What was this train of thought here? The curious result is possibly eye has stopped calling out signal. All right. Well. Oh. What did I do there? He's detected. Okay. Okay, I have a scroll. Where should this new, more sophisticated look be built? It maybe need to be larger than this ice signal locator is. And those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend putting it on that planet. Southern Glacier on Riddle Hollow has an ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed. Oops. Keep hitting the mouse. Mouse still wants to be part of the game. We'll move it. Yes, this build there. I imagine your young friend Conway would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I'll begin construction on Brittle Hollow South Pole immediately then. Okay. Okay, wow, I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I was also able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there and see if I can learn more. Yep, just going to get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Okay. I guess if you stand next to a tree, it will refill your oxygen. Alright, so I don't know how much of this locator is really... I don't know, it's really doing a thing. That must be the eye. Can't find it. So this must be the eye. Looking at dark bramble, I think. Oh, whatever. There's also some other stuff on your list, so let's leave here. There's some other things on the moon. It looked like there was like a little outpost somebody built. Oh, I got a little map of where I've been. That's cool. Ship. Yay, here's the flag. Cool. Oh. Esker's signal scope log. Still not picking up Ryback's banjo. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I hear their music. The shirt play for a while today. Unrelated, but someone should tell Porfing that flirting is not Subtle from an aero perspective. Banjo music coming loud and clear. Sounds like Ryback's doing okay. The OPA was worried. Today I thought it was something strange. I don't know. It's probably nothing. No, it's back again. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar just disappeared and it's ages ago. Can't be them. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe it's broken. Better talk to Nice. Okay. I think this is what I... Getting close on oxygen here. Oh, wow. All about. All right. Come on. Property of chert. This is an old crater. Anything is a composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit Atarock was hit with a piece of the planet. It used to be where Dark Bramble lies. Follow up. Maybe there are more fragments of the old planet destroyed on the other astral bodies. Okay. I should head back to the ship. Okay. Oh, should I go somewhere else? Or have I done everything on this? Well, let's just look at this and see what we do. Well, let me see if I can find Mr. Adelbrock, I guess. Okay, so that's the observatory. I mean, the weird little thing. Let me kind of do a search pattern here. Okay, there's that. Seeing anything? Good thing these planets are so small. Okay, so this is the rock crater. Ugh. Well, I identified the signal nearby. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were lunch. Long time no see. You're whistling. They don't, can pick up their music with a signal scope. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked on a mini map, but the outer rock is pretty small. Moon, really, just go north. You can't miss it. The other travels come by. The shirt comes by, say hi, but Gabro is Gabro, and you know how Ryvek feels about unnecessary space flight. Seems only up here. Lunar outposts. Oh, you can't go in anywhere. Quite the whistler. I don't know if there's much else on here. But I suppose I could continue my little trek. Okay, well, let's try a little more. Little map is handy though. Oh, it doesn't do everything. Look, it's disappearing. Oops. It doesn't do all of it. Okay, this is back to the... Am I still falling? I am. Okay, can I stop falling? Thank you. Okay. I can't take... Christmas. I just want out of this freaking crater. Eesh. Fuel is low, but I can top off my... Okay, oxygen tank's filled. So let me go south. Do a little reconnoiter kind of around the South Pole. Running out of fuel, but that's okay. Alright, now let's see here. That is the ship. Ugh. I want to be closer to the South Pole. You know, it's funny. This supposedly this is about time loop, but I don't know if this is actually a thing or not. Oh, that's the pinpointer. Oh, I didn't want to go down there. I think this is pretty much it. I don't think there's much else up here. Alright, well I guess it's back to the ship, I guess, and go to a different planet. Whee! Alright. Okay. Well, maybe we should go to Brittle Hollow then. Brittle Hollow, it's way over there. Is he gonna try to take me through the... Wait, why is that Hollow's lantern? No, let's not go into the sun. Well, poop. I just went into the sun. I guess every time you die, you have to go through this again. I thought it was more of a time limit. All right. a hollow. So try not to fly into the sun is the Oh, I don't want that. I want a landing mode. I just broke my ship a little bit, too. I'll forget this time. That's not nearby. A very bright flashlight. Escape pod. Okay, well now what? Everyone harmed. No one's badly injured from the escape pod's impact. Incredibly fortunate. Heard from escape pod 2 or escape pod 3. No, I'm able to make contact. My equipment can hear 2 other escape pods. Stress signals, however, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. Structurally intact. We are certainly unwelcome. We need to find shelter and quickly. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb down safely. Perhaps we can build platforms. Okay. Oh. There we go. Okay. Launching escape pod 3, launching escape pod 2, now launching escape pod 1. All it says. Alert, collision imminent, prepare for impact. Emergency escape hatch. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's not fun. What is this? I don't know if I'm going to fall down there. Oh. Oh, this is going to be bad. Apparently, I just fell off the planet. Make it in time. Well, I'm almost out of gas. Up. It's gonna go past me. Well, I guess I'll just die out here. Yep. This is fun. Alright, goodbye. Alright. Let's do this again. All right, we'll autopilot our way there. Well, let's see if there's another spot on this. Okay. Oops. Yeah. There we go. All right. What's this over here? Maybe I'll go up there, but let me walk all the way around it first. It's supposed to be the... I think this is the observatory. That they built. Apparently with no entrance. Unless there's another entrance. Wait, why is my stream rebooting? Why did my stream just reboot? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. That was weird. Stream, my studio just rebooted. Whoa. Ouch. All right, well, let's see what's up here. Oh. Well, apparently, the entrance is not on the outside. I feel like I need to go back to that place where I almost died. Or I did die, actually. I wonder if these trees will refuel my oxygen. Because there's a tree ahead. This is not going to refill, not the kind of tree that's going to refill my oxygen? Okay. Okay, well. I was hoping. Probably gonna run out of oxygen. Is this not gonna refill my oxygen? You'd think that it would. Wait, here's a tree with leaves on it. There we go. Oh, this must be where one of my pals is. Oh, it was a bedroll. Oh, more reading. Journey here from the South Pole has been both harrowing because of all the meteors, but hey, at least I made it here. Unconcussed and on fire. Let's see, I poked around a little. There's some more damn path that starts across from my campfire inside the ruined building with the trees growing out of it. Look at the gorgeous stairs leading down. I can on the stairs. After I get my splice together, I'll follow the path to see where it leads. Okay. Ghost matter. Okay. What were these stairs he was talking about? Is it in here with the ghost matter? I don't see any stairs. What do you say? Where are these stairs he was talking about? Something in there. Okay, these are the stairs he was talking about. What's it? Dead things. It's not very hopeful. Oh. Stay on these things. Stay close to these guys, definitely. Okay, there's the next one right there. Gravity Crystal Workshop above 140 meter. I guess So obviously Banjo Man's around here. Hanging City. Okay. Alright, where's the... No. He's over there. Nope. He's below me. Okay. Gravity cannon. It's 100 and something. Sound of a gravity. Don't want to do that. What if I go this way? That must go up. Alright, well I don't want to go up right now. I know, I'm looking for it. Relax. Okay, there's another... Okay, that's a way down. I'm gonna go check the Hanging City real quick before I go. Hello. Okay, well there's that. Oh. Yeesh. That didn't look fun. Whoa, what is that? What kind of weird stuff going on here? Okay. Ooh, ooh, almost fell off. Got a little piece of something here. Oh, here's a clue. And spooky music. Alright, so what does it say? Black Hole Forge District, Eye Shrine, Meltwater, School District. Alright. What is that? That is Meltwater District. Oh, trees. Woohoo! Yay, trees. The Ash Twin Project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? And no more extra stuff. Oh, look, there's a scroll. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father said that many good Nemai perished there, so there's a ship there. My mentor and his old Mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. Okay, well, that's a thing, I guess. Remember that anglerfish fossil we used to play in the fossil fish cave when we were children? Alright. Malora and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. Okay. The vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed and sustained lethal injury. There's no guaranteed reward for this risk. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was a little time to assess the nature. Okay, so there is a chip on the Dark Bramble planet. Still strange trying to recreate Anana's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange. No, his apprentice, the black hole forged to be in my care and not his. I'll always feel strange, even though my time with him is short. I miss my old mentor deeply. I have the chance to try it. It's thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably, but what if the excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? I was wrong in volunteering to build it. I was born in the star system. I never saw it on his warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I can have Clarion Root in the Forge, and have my clan. I'm not alone. Alright, you're not alone. Yay, you're not alone. Except for that's probably you. So now you're alone. Sorry, dude. Okay, well that did a thing. There's the elevator controls right there. Maybe we need to go up there. Oh, this is back out in the... What is this? Anyone observe the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Thoughts interest me. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's Lantern? Imagine if there are 2 volcanic moons. I imagine that none of us left. There can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Alright, let's do that. Moon isn't volcanic. Sometimes it leaves its friends Hollow's Lantern for nights at a time. Nights, the moon circles this planet period random. Open my eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Light shift. Moon is too shy to show its face. Okay. Ah! Ah! Oh, there's more over here. But really nothing. Okay. Oh, I did this already. Oh, poop. There was another one over here. Who's that? Okay. Alright. What's this up here? Another. Okay. I'm starting to run out of juice. Out of breed juice. Hey, buddy. For our friends in Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole Station, and the other side of Brittle Hollow is Black Hole. Our design worked. We successfully recreated warp travel. I don't know how close it is to another's version, but as long as we built it and works, I'm delighted. Maybe we could do this. I'll be reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Have you seen these readings? If they're accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. Returning to White Hole Station, if you we can run a full diagnostic to locate the problem. Don't tell Kasova. Wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower. Oh, this has been a long time since I've jumped to a black hole. Alright, I think I've already done that. Where's the tourney thingy? Cool. That. That's good. I can do that. Hanging city below 50 meters. How do I turn it on? Like I'm gonna die here. I don't know why I have the scroll with me. Alright, well, let's see if we can make it back. It was right along, it came out of the... Came out of the river here. Oh, come on, crap. All right, can we get here? Can we get here? Get back to. I know. I'm trying. I'm trying. Oh, I just got. Oh, I just got wasted. All right, we're gonna pause here. An interesting game. I thought it was a timed loop, and you had to get further each time. But I guess the loop is not timed. I guess it's just on your death. All right. Well, as soon as I get back here, we'll still have to explore that. Can I save? Can I not save this game? Reset loop with the main menu. I hope this means I can save it. All right. Well, we'll pick up this some other point. Resume okay, good. Resume expedition. All right. Well, thanks for watching. We'll play with this again later.